Jon Favreau. The man, the myth, the legend. A genius geek who directed the first movie that would jumpstart one of the most ambitious and successful movie franchises of all time. He created one of the most popular cult classic Christmas movies of the early 2000s. And let's not forget about The Mandalorian, a series that is winning every Star Wars fan's hearts and minds while expanding the on-screen universe more than ever before. Along with the plethora of more successful movies that he has directed under his belt, and in my opinion, I think he is one of the best directors of the 2010s. Despite all of that, how did I miss this movie from 2011? Welcome to Cowboys and Aliens. Sound like an interesting movie? A movie where James Bond fights aliens with a bunch of cowboys for 2 hours, while he also gets major blue balls from a different alien that he has constant sexual tension with, but never gets to get it on. When I first saw the poster for this movie, my 10-year-old self said, I need to see this movie right now. And I gotta tell you, it is a pretty entertaining film. Don't get me wrong though, it isn't a masterpiece compared to other movies that John has directed. So me and my colleague are here to answer the question, does this movie hold up 10 years later? No. Well, kinda, but it didn't 10 years ago when it was first released. You see, Victor, this film was a financial flop when it was first released in the summer of July 29th, 2011. The budget for this film was $100 million, and during its entire theatrical release, it only made about $174.8 million. And there were dozens of articles explaining why this movie was bad and why it disappointed audiences. Even Jon Favreau agreed. In an article from Sci-Fi Wire, he states, quote, I learned the lesson that you can make the best bacon sundae in the world, but if people don't want to eat that flavor of ice cream, then there is no point.
I mean, he kinda does have a point, given the fact that the movie was a part of the alien genre, which was already saturated before the movie even came out. For instance, I Am Number 4, Paul, and Battle Los Angeles were all released between February and March, and Super 8 was released a month before Cowboys and Aliens. So, you can kinda see why people wouldn't be so excited for another alien movie. There's a very important question we need to get back. Was it ahead of its time? Was it released at the wrong year? Did it need to marinate? Is it a hidden masterpiece, such as movies like Speed Racer, Scott Pilgrim, and Dread? Alright, so, why is this movie enjoyable?
Simple. Cowboys and aliens. Enough said. But okay. Really, why is it enjoyable? Characters have some more depth than you would expect going in watching a movie called Cowboys and Aliens. Also, it's very easy to make fun of the movie. It's got a Joker brain, dude.
Wanna know how I got these stars?
And the action, although slightly dated, is still enjoyable. But I'm already getting ahead of myself. We aren't trying to convince anyone to watch the movie, although, it's a pretty fun movie. You should probably watch it.
We are here to answer the question, does it hold up? And we're going to answer this with two categories. Effects-wise, such as video effects, sound design, and general production of the film. And plot-wise, general writing of characters, character motivations and choices, and the general plot of the movie.
So effects-wise, I think this movie is still pretty good. I enjoy the sound design, and some of the visuals still hold up, but have some dating to it, which is only natural considering how much we've advanced in that space in the past 10 years. The actual design for the aliens, weapons, and their ships are pretty original. The aliens looked really interesting. They kind of looked if a two-legged insect had a hard-shell back, or if Mr. Krabs fell into a radiation pit.
To me, they kind of remind me of the Mirelurks from the Fallout series, mixed with Abraham Sapien from Hellboy. And they look pretty damn creepy.
Yeah, dude, I got jump scared like twice. Maybe because I'm a bitch, but look, hats off to the VFX artists. They made the aliens look really realistic. So for that category, I'm going to say yes, it holds up.
Now on the plot side, I'm going to say, I didn't expect much out of the film going into it, but there were things I enjoyed and things I also thought were kind of dumb.
Now, first things first, the premise of this movie, albeit sounds awesome, is also kind of strange. There are a lot of unanswered questions while watching this movie, but if you aren't a big stickler with plot and just want to watch and have fun, I think it is very easy to digest. Another confusing moment is the reveal that Olivia Wilde is an alien, but it isn't explained that well. I mean, her explanation is that she's one of her surviving species in the movies, and she hitched a ride with the aliens that came down to take the gold to warn us or to stop them. But I mean, she's introduced as just this weird character who just has googly eyes all over James Bond. It's pretty awkward. It was confusing. I didn't get it. And in the end, she's an alien, but she kind of falls in love with James Bond, but then she dies.
While it's easy to make fun of the plot for this film, there were things that I did enjoy. One in particular was with Harrison Ford's character. In the final battle, he holds what he saw as the son he never had die in his arms. He then realizes that his actual son is still alive and he can still rekindle the relationship he had with him. Later on, he does this and he basically apologizes for all of the general dislike towards his son, showing that he does in fact love him and that he wants to fix their relationship. I enjoyed this because it shows growth in Harrison's character throughout the film. In addition, while limited, the combat sequences were fairly enjoyable and very easy to follow. Further, the final battle, while kind of anticlimactic, I will admit was very enjoyable to watch. And finally, I'm not quite sure if it's a good or a bad thing, but as previously mentioned, it is easy to make fun of this film, and because of that, it does make it enjoyable. And I will admit, I did enjoy it. However, I wouldn't say that as a whole, the movie is that great. I just had a good time because I was with a friend when I saw the movie again. I was with my colleague. So, it's easy to watch with friends, and because of that, it's enjoyable. But as a solo watching experience, I'm not sure if I would enjoy myself, unless I made fun of it. Overall, I would say that this movie doesn't really hold up plot-wise. So, rating.
Thumbs up.
Wait, what?
Yeah.
That movie still holds up. And if you compare that to this movie, it does not hold up. You gotta put your Jon Favreau bias aside.
No.
Love the man. Chef,
look,
great movie.
Look,
Iron Man, great movie. Elf, great movie.
Order. Look. This movie, okay, look. Story-wise, it makes little sense. It does. It's simple. It's simple.
It's very bare bones, though.
Yeah, but a lot of movies are bare bones, and they still suck, and they're still not entertaining. This one, though, is entertaining somehow.
Okay, hold up. Full Jon Favreau bias aside. Think about it. Think about all the points we made, alright? And think about it. Would you yourself be like, I want to watch a movie. I want to watch a simple movie. Are you really going to say, I'm gonna put on Cowboys, classic movie.
Okay, well, don't compare Cowboys and Aliens versus Back to the Future.
Obviously, I'm not. I'm just providing an example that an old movie, people have watch parties for The Room because it's a good, bad movie. You can make fun of it the entire time. Therefore, you can watch the whole thing. I mean, obviously, you could do that with this too. But the point is, you have to turn your brain.
Still good to watch.
Exactly. So, does not hold up. If you like this video,
no, it does hold up. I think it holds up.
If you like this video and want to see more, don't forget to smack that
I think people should watch it.
Well, if you bring up everybody that worked on it, I'm not shitting on everybody. Obviously, like, great job, especially effects team, and, score's great. Obviously, the actors worked with what they had.
I don't think they would have done that well.
But,
they put it, because, I mean,
look, okay, if it was put on, like, a streaming
they're releasing
service,
a monkey versus a lizard. I'm pretty sure they can release Cowboys
insult
versus
Godzilla
aliens.
and King Kong. Those are... They have been cult classics. Said, like himself, you made the point. Bacon Sunday, but if nobody wants a Bacon Sunday, who's gonna watch it, right? So I don't think people
who are
today,
curious about Bacon Sundays.
People today are not gonna eat the Bacon Sunday. All right.
Well, look. Also, if this movie was released,
wholeheartedly, like the whole thing, it's just like Like realistically, it's
I
just
give it a C+, 6 out of 10.
Exactly.
Which means it's good.
What?
All right. Let's just get to the point.
Does it hold up?
No.
Yes.
If you like this video and want to see more of our content, don't forget to smack that like button for the YouTube algorithm and subscribe and hit the bell icon so that you're notified when we upload new videos.